Well, even though turkey season is over, we were able to lay down some really good hunts in the late season this year, and there was just too many to put on all at once, so we're going to put them on now after the season's ended, and you're going to love these hunts.
All our birds got down and went the opposite way we thought. We got one kind of hanging around down here. We're going to see if we can move on them and get them to come into us a little bit.
Well, this hunt was a bust off the roost. Like so often is the case, the hens had led the gobblers away from our setup. But with a little persistence, we got close enough to them to start calling again. Wouldn't you know it, the hens turned and headed right back towards us.
They're going to bring the gobbler right with them. He's just going to cross the ditch. They've already crossed and they're headed this way. Here they come.
Shoot him again, shoot him again.
We set up this morning in Shiawassee County. Ended up moving a good 50 yards right over here in Ingham County. We had them gobbling and they moved away this morning, so we moved on them through the woods and set up, snuck around this corner, and we seen him out there strutting. He had two hens with him, and we figured if we set up here, they'd come right down this farm lane. Sure enough, they did, and the hens came through, brought him right with them, came out, strutted and gobbled for us, put on a little show, and made a good second shot. So, it happens.
A couple days later found us once again in Ingham County, but this time near the small town of Dansville. We found a pair of gobblers strutting and decided to move on them. Good friend Jason Schlack was taking his 10-year-old son Carter out for his first season of turkey hunting.
We've been moving around multiple times trying to get on birds, and we moved around on these thinking we're going to cut them off, and these came right out in the field here, so we're setting up here in some tall grass. We got good surroundings. Hopefully they'll come in.
The tom was within range, but Carter couldn't see it. After several minutes, Jason seized the opportunity to lift him up onto his lap so he could see over the weeds.
Oh my god. You know how hard that was, buddy? Oh, that was awesome, dude. Oh, how much work was that?
Oh.
You could not see him. I had to put you up on my leg without him busting us. Oh my goodness.
That was amazing.
Can you believe that nonsense?
What happened, Carter?
Well, the turkey was just sitting there and he was like, and he didn't know what to do. And he was just like what's going on? And then then all of a sudden he's like, oh.
After you shot him?
Come over for me.
Okay.
Roll him right up over here. Roll him right up. You drilled him in the head. Look at him bleeding all over his head. Look at this thing, Kurt. Look at that big old beard, buddy. That is huge. That's bigger than Breeze, I'm pretty sure.
It's always a blast to see your kids take their first animal of their hunting career. Jason was one proud dad on this spring morning.
Grab him by the legs and throw him over your shoulder. He's super light.
Yep, super light.
Grab both legs. You pick him up over his shoulder and carry him?
Nope.
Let me help you. Grab his both feet. Grab him tight. Got him?
Yep.
Think you can make it back to the car?
Hopefully.
As the season was winding down and the skeeters were ramping up, Chris Smith called me and said he had a gobbler roosted down the road from his house. Jason Schlack said he would man a second camera behind us as I sat with Chris. Some Dave Smith decoys were set about 8 yards away where the gobbler would hopefully see them. Jason got his camera on the bird first as it came in like it had read the script.
I've been watching this big gobbler out here in this field for a couple weeks, and I saw him come up in here and roost last night, and he's been staying on the south side of this field, which is, it'd be kind of hard to get him over here before I had to get to work in the morning and stuff. So last night I saw him roost on the north side, and we came in here this morning about 5:30 and got set up, and he gobbled like crazy. He gobbled 50 times, probably, maybe more. I gobbled all the way on the ground, all the way to us, and he came about 12 yards, maybe, not even that, probably inside 10 yards, really, now that I look. Right out to the decoys, beat up on the Jake decoy, and we give him a few minutes. I think Gabe wanted to give him a little more time, but I was pretty itchy. I was pretty ready to end the deal. So, but yeah, awesome, man, just an awesome hunt. We had I'll tell you, it doesn't get any better than that. It doesn't get any better than that.
It's always sad to see a turkey season come to a close, but it's fun to look back at all the memories that we have made over a month and a half. Coyotes checking out the decoys, strutters at point blank range, but most importantly, Memories of those close friends and family that we share hunts with in the outdoors.
How's our whole season been?
Great. It's just been fun, and that I get to spend time with my dad, and just that it's fun. I got to kill a bird.